Alright, man, I'm gonna try to give some quick reveal of the parts and pieces I already have for the Escalade. Now, this is just gonna be some unboxing. I'm just gonna show the stuff that I'm gonna put in there, and then so we can see what's going on for the week. Now, I don't kind of remember exactly what I got in this box. These boxes, I'm just gonna pull it out accordingly, and then we're just gonna see what's going on. For the most part, this right here is something for Michigan Motorsport. So I placed online. You can kind of see they are what the order them for them. And I believe bolts is all that is. Nothing major, right? So, when I get the order and stuff online, I kind of just order every which way I see I get the best price for what I'm looking for. So we got some bolts right there. All right. I'm just gonna grab a box and then see what's going on, and then we'll put it up here. This says OMT. Oh, this is the valve spring removal tool. Right, so I ordered this valve spring removal tool online there. And the camera right there. Basic LS valve stem remover kit. That's the tool. Should be too familiar with if you know how to remove valve springs. Alright, so that's the valve spring kit removal. We're gonna grab the boxes and bring them over and we're gonna see what's going on. That's the GM parts. Tensioner. So I just got a new tensioner, that's all to change. Once I change out that part, I would put a new tensioner in there. So I just ordered this one. I like to get the GM performance part. Well, that's good to go right there. Let's see what we got here. I guess I know what these, you should know what these, well, you will know what these are. These are just lifter valley trays, right? Lifter trays. So Chevrolet performance trays and BTR racing. Just some basic lifter trays there that we're gonna add in on top of the lifters. Alright. And yes, that's it. Right, so this here, it's some good stuff right here. Yeah, so we won't be using these. We may use them on other vehicles now I think about it. These are your retaining seals because comp cam valve springs. Let me get the light cut out for you. Alright, so this is a comp cam valve springs 26918 kit here. You can see pretty much. You got some nice springs here. Beehive. You can check out. I'll have the description of any of this stuff if you want to know exactly what it is or what. Now, the reason I got these springs are because it's recommended for the camshaft that I was selecting. Alright, so the big thing about this camshaft I selected, I decided to go ahead and keep the VVT timer. Originally, the one I started to go with, it was out of stock every time I went to go for the purchase. Because it was out of stock, I just said, the time I went to go for the purchase, I said, you know what, I'm just going to take what's the next best thing out there. And it probably works out better that way anyway. Because those of you that be online, sometimes it's best to just go down one from what you really want. For the lift and the cam, I pulled out here a section that I actually wanted to go with. It's a little bit smaller than I originally was going to go with, but I think it's going to end up working better for this application. Most part, these are just some rocker bolts. Yeah, from BTR Racing too. There's some rocker arm bolts there that help tighten the rocker. So yeah, I did get the cam phase limiter. So we're gonna be limiting the cam. We are keeping the VVT. Alright, so this is just that 5460 phase limiter kit here that allows you to lock out the cam for a set specific degree of duration. You know, so make sure you don't advance or retard the cam too far with the cam set. Now, I'm trying to save the camshaft for the last one, so I don't want anything to happen to it on the space wide. For the most part, this is just a this is a rocker arm installer tool. Alright, so we're going to training kit. Excuse me. Yeah, we're going to install a training kit on here. Right. So this is going to be the tool we're going to use to be able to help install that training kit on this baby. Alright, so let's see what else we got rocking on there. So of course, now when it comes to the lifters, I almost went with the Chevy Performance, but again, I'm not racing my vehicle, so it wasn't a need to go that high. Right? So we went with the Morel 7717s that I heard to be pretty good. We're going to find out. You know, so they look pretty good, they're pretty solid. You know, I haven't saw anything for me to complain about on them or heard anything bad about them. So I'm gonna try them out for myself and see what they operate with. Right, so we got the lifter system going on there. Alright, yeah. Only thing I probably gonna add is push rod. The camshaft you're gonna have to replace the firm push rod. Now here is just a basic regular timing change. I don't know if I need to upgrade that or not. You know, I'm gonna confirm when I see the factory come off. It's gonna let me know what I really should be doing with that cam. Now this is just one, this here tool is another, this is the training kit, I believe, yes it is, that I'm going to be installing on the rocker arm. To show you, we got the bronze training kit, right? So with the bronze training kit, all this is from Summit, a lot of this is from Summit Racing, by the way, to get them a shout out. I grew up with Jigs, raised with Jigs, I bought from both, but it seems like lately I've been buying more from Summit. But Jigs was the first catalog that I saw as a child that had me into this stuff, so shout out to both of them. They do a good job with pop off. Now for the most part, there is the baby. We'll keep it in this box. You don't want no trouble like that one just yet. Now this is just a basic comp cam from bought it from Summit, or I'm not sure if I bought it from Camp Counters, I don't remember. I think this one came from Summit too. For the most part, it has a durations and lift there. I went with the 210 intake and 224 exhaust. It is a high lift. I know people saying high lift. I was gonna go with a low lift. I'll explain too about the low lift and what we may do in the future, depending on what they do with the VVT timing and figuring out their phase actuator. I really believe that's the only thing that's holding back the VVT. Once they get their phase actuator stuff figured out, how they do with oil pressure, you will probably see a lot more VVT packaging. You know, so I'm gonna keep my VVT, and I didn't go with the most aggressive cam. It only has a 556 on intake and 568 on the exhaust, but with those numbers, I feel like it should be a good for the truck. So the truck being able to put all this in and do with the due diligence, I feel it'll be a good running vehicle with this cam. And I'll start to go with the 600 lift and the one that's up from here, but it probably would have been too much, to be honest. So this one here, I believe, is going to be perfect enough and good enough to do exactly what we needed to do. Don't worry nothing but a bunch of gaskets and stuff over there. Don't need to show them all that. It's just a whole box full of gaskets over here. It's also going on. But for the most part, just know that's what you can expect coming up here in the future over the next week is all of these nice parts here and pieces being put into the Escalade. And then once that is done, we will start to work on the Camaro and get that baby rocking and rolling. Okay then, so I hope you all stay tuned. That's all I'm going to have for tonight. And I'll see y'all probably in about 2 days with the videos when we're starting to put this into the truck and get the truck up and running. Alright, so then y'all have a good night. And God bless.